This video is in remembrance of Phyllis Schaefer, who was born on October 30th of 1923 and passed peacefully in her home on January 3rd, 2021. She was born in Tacoma, Washington to Father Carl Jennings Clement Sr. and Mother Bernice Frazier. She had a brother, Carl Clement Jr., and she was also fond of her uncles Floyd and Andrew Clement, as well as her uncle Paul Anderson and her aunt Florence Anderson. In addition, she had a grandmother, Flora C., who was instrumental in bringing her up in her early years. She spent her early years from ages 0 to about 15 or so on Capitol Hill in Seattle, back when Seattle was a completely different town than it is now, and it was the frontier of the Great Northwest. The area in which she lived is now referred to as the Chop Zone. At the time of her birth, the country was just undergoing a transformation from having fought in World War I and defeating the Germans. So the country was going through a reconstruction that somehow became an economic boom for the area, and things went pretty well in her early life up until 1929. In 1929, a day before her 6th birthday, as most of you know from history, the stock market had its biggest one-day drop in history, and that signaled the beginning of the Great Depression.